Welcome guys, today's topic is gonna be about the app Yubo, which in my opinion is a child dating app, so let's get on with it. Yubo is an app that was formerly called Yellow. It's a French app, which honestly should tell you everything you need to know. It's designed to help users, quote, meet new friends, but we all know that's not true. The features of this app include a Tinder-style swiping mechanism where the user can swipe left or right, like if they want to have a friendship with someone, or I guess a relationship. The app has a live streaming option, which is honestly a red flag because people can do so much stuff on there. It obviously has a text chatting feature, almost like Instagram. You can buy pixels to send to people, which are just like little, almost like NFTs that you can send to people using coins. The app is split into two communities, one for people aged 13 to 17 and one for 18 plus, which sounds kind of sus. I don't know why. It's just something off about it, in my opinion. They claim that it's not a dating app, but a friendship-based platform. But we can pretty clearly see it's a dating app. It has a Tinder-style swiping. A lot of teens using the app put things in their bio which other teens will see, and obviously a lot of teens will use this as a dating app to get pics. Later in this video we'll see that this information is true, as a lot of teens put "I don't send" in their bio, which is a major red flag. This app is also very commonly known to be used by files to lure young teens into doing stuff with them, like sending pics or meeting up. This app is called Tinder for Teens by various sources, including parents and kids who use the app, as we'll see later in the video. On the Yubo blog, on their website, the official website, titled "Is Yubo a Dating App?", which is disturbing they even had to make that blog, they state that Yubo is not a dating app 3 separate times. In my opinion, if you have to say that many times that your app is not a dating app, it's time to question your app a little bit. How they claim to have safety on the app, even though they don't, which I will get into just now. So they age verify 100% of their users. If that was the case, then there wouldn't be older people, mostly men, trying to text young teens, especially girls. There are some people who pretend they are teens but in reality are older. Obviously, this comes with any app, but especially this app. They are committed to building as safe an online space as possible and want you to trust them. But there have been endless stories of very unsafe conditions present on this app, which I'll get into later. They use an age estimation technology which takes a picture of their face and verifies their age. There's many problems with this. First off, they could use an image of someone they know, like a family member, to catfish the teen, or they could even use AI. Nowadays it's very advanced and you could probably generate a realistic image of a teen or even use filters to look more childlike. They only allow over 13s, but younger kids will obviously wander on the app. Maybe they will use an older person's photo, like a parent or sibling, to age verify themselves. So please monitor your kids. I'd recommend you don't allow them at all on Yubo. Encourage them to meet friends in real life. But if your child does want to try and make friends online, which is okay, in my opinion a game is a bit better, like voice chat. Our first review is from a parent that has a child on Yubo. Dangerous site for kids and teens. We are usually pretty conscientious about what apps we allow my daughter to download to her phone. We use the parental approval controls through Apple, but this one slipped through in a chaotic moment. We were told by my 14-year-old daughter that it was to talk to her friends online. But in reality, it's a tween/teen dating app where kids peruse profiles of other kids, or potentially adults posing as kids who live in the area and swipe left and right if they like what they see. Then they connect via Snapchat, and it doesn't take much imagination to guess that it has the potential to quickly get very inappropriate and very scary. Fortunately, we were tipped off early by another parent that our daughter was using this app, and we were able to intervene early. But honestly, it did not take long at all for her to be oversharing with strangers online. Very frightening stuff. Do not let your kids use this app, and based upon our experience, it's a good idea to delete Snapchat while you're at it. So I forgot to mention this, but yes, other people can see the country and sometimes city you live in. which is obviously extremely dangerous. So if you are, for some other reason, on this app, don't put your city. Don't put your city. Many teens move over to Snapchat and this will most likely turn. Our next review is also from a parent. Stranger danger. This is essentially a dating app for kids. My 13-year-old daughter was able to contact older men who were asking for her phone number and explicit pictures. Never let your child use this app. This review is from a teen who has used this app, and this is the experience. So, Yubo is a friend's app. I think that this app could definitely be a good thing. However, in my experience, it's being used as a dating app. Many people ask for, and if you give them your Snapchat, you better be ready to receive pictures you didn't ask for. I found a friend on there that is lovely, but more often than not, it's just been, send me where do you live, wanna chat? Damn, this is actually terrifying. Like, even kids consider this a dating app, or an app used for sex. This last review is also from a teen who has used this app. I was on the app and met this good-looking guy, and we were talking, so we added each other's Snapchat, and he was sending me pics of him shirtless, and one thing that led to another, and he was blackmailing me with my and threatens to post them on the web. So no, don't add this app. There are too many people that will take advantage of young girls and think it's okay. And I don't want this to happen to you. On the 24th of May 2022, an 18-year-old named Salvador Ramos shot his grandmother in the head before shooting up a primary school, Robb Elementary School, in Uvalde, Texas. This became known as the Robb Elementary School.
10 minutes before the police were first called to the Texas Ramos texted a girl he'd met through Yubo to say he had shot his grandma and was going to an elementary school.
He was known as the biggest op on Yubo, where he bragged about buying a gun and joined lives and threatened R-word. And according to a 17-year-old girl who met Ramos on Yubo. In the school, 19 children and 2 teachers were shot dead. He would threaten girls on Yubo if they did not respond.
He used the platform to send aggressive messages, like this one to a girl on Valentine's Day. In it, he says he would worship her before telling her to jump off a bridge.
Amanda Robbins, 19, said that Ramos threatened to break down her door and R-word and her after she rejected his advances during a live stream. She said, quote, "They've done nothing. That kid was allowed to be online and say this." He found the full name and number of the 17-year-old girl he had been threatening and sent her another threatening text message. "Hi blank, are you going to ask me how I got your number? Answer me. You're going to regret not doing what I say. Biggest op here." Smiley face. The 17-year-old girl feels angry about Yubo's lack of action over his behavior. Ramos's profile on Yubo is still active 4 whole days after the This is what Yubo had to say.
"We are deeply saddened by this unspeakable loss and are fully cooperating with law enforcement on their investigation. At this stage, we are not legally able to release any specific user information outside of direct requests from law enforcement, but can confirm that we are investigating an account that has since been banned from the platform."
After being contacted by Sky News for a comment on why Ramos's profile was still online, a spokesperson said, "The account was banned and made inaccessible to the user and unavailable for engagement for the wider platform. However, there can still be technical delays that make a banned account still visible in the interim through an existing URL. The issue has since been addressed by our team. We are actively working to eliminate such delays for all future permanent bans. As this is an ongoing investigation, we cannot release any additional specific user information outside of direct requests from law enforcement." This was only 1 year ago. 2 users claimed that Ramos committed animal abuse on Yubo.
And some Yubo users have alleged Ramos animals and live streamed it on the platform, although no screenshots or recordings of this have surfaced.
The 17-year-old girl admitted feeling guilt that she could have prevented all this from happening by realizing why he had bought guns and ammunition. She believes she could have changed his mind. In 2018 to early 2019, Joshua Nolan Pennington, an Ohio man, 26, tried to meet up with a 12-year-old girl he talked to on yubo. The girl had been in contact with Pennington for about 2 months. The two also chatted through Snapchat and Facebook Messenger. Allegedly, Pennington told the victim he was 13 at first, and then he told her he was 17, but finally admitted he was 26. Sadly, the girl sent explicit images to Pennington, but there is a happy ending. In 2022, Pennington was sentenced to 11 years and 4 months in prison, followed by 10 years of supervised release. Pennington is known to travel to other locations to have inappropriate contact with minors. He will be out of prison by 2033, which is terrifying. This story is genuinely so disgusting. She was 12 years old. This is not no 17 and 19 relationship. This is 26 and 12. These people genuinely make me sick. I will never understand. Eric Alexander Darcy, a Lubbock man, 28, solicited CP through yubo. Darcy allegedly held conversations with minors between the ages of 13 and 16 on yubo. The federal indictment states that Darcy possessed material involving a child younger than 12. On June 2021, during an interview conducted by the task force and FBI, Darcy admitted to sending and receiving explicit messages and images to people he knew were minors. So it's not like he didn't know. There's something wrong with them mentally. It's not okay behavior. He also admitted to having inappropriate contact and sexual acts with at least 2 minors. One victim was around 15 to 16. I'll leave a link in the description of that separate article. And the other one was 6 years old. I genuinely could not believe it when I read that. I actually can't believe someone so young had to go through something so horrific. I can't believe people are like this. 6 years old. On June 24th, 2021, Darcy was arrested and detained in the Lubbock County Detention Center. He was sentenced to 25 years in prison. When he's released, he will be under supervised release. So apparently it didn't record my voice in this screen recording, so I'm gonna voice over. So I downloaded the app yubo for this video, and we're gonna see what it's all about. So you can continue with Apple, you can log in. I just continue with Apple. You can either log in or create a new account. So I just create a new account just to have a fresh start, I guess. And yeah, you just put your personal information like your nickname, birthday and gender. So for nickname I just put Bright, and for birthday I just put something random, like this is not my actual birthday, but you can see how easy it is to fake your birthday. And here you just add a picture of your face, which is you know. And I just said Bright May, and I just put random stuff, my interests, and here's the community guidelines. If you want to read them, you can pause the video and see. And here's the age verification thingy. You just put your face in the oval, and bam, age verified. Pretty easy. But yeah, this girl looks really, really young, like really young. I don't know how old she is, but she was, yeah. This girl is also really young. She says in a bio, but yeah. And there's already one person that added me, even though this account is literally 1 minute old. Already 2 people. Madness. And there's the live feature. Guy smoking. Nice. And this is the pixels I was talking about earlier. You can buy them in this shop for actual money. I don't know why you would do that, but if you want to, whatever. And there's already 7 people that added me. This account is literally 2 minutes old. 7 people. And this person, she says, I don't send, go away. Alright. Alright guys, I think that's gonna do it for this video. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and comment any feedback you may have. And thank you for watching, and have a great day.